Hey guys, what's happening, what's going on, how are we all doing? Welcome back to another video, welcome back to a new vlog. In today's video, what I want to do is share with you my experience of getting laser eye surgery. Before we carry on with the rest of the video, I just want to pop on here and let you guys know I am working with Optimax on a series of videos, so the treatment and services I'm receiving are going to be complimentary. Staff have been super helpful in allowing me to film in different areas and different spots because I want to share this journey with you as much as I can. I will be doing a question and answer in a separate video, so if you do have any questions, please leave them down below. I actually might send some of them questions to Optimax themselves to make sure I'm giving you the right information and the right answer. However, the videos are all my own opinions, all my own thoughts, and what I experienced personally. So let's get back into it. 2.5 years ago, I went to get my eyes checked out because I thought, oh, there's something slightly different about my vision. In my right eye was minus 1.25 and in my left eye was minus 0.5. And to me, the worst thing that I wanted to do was wear glasses. I wasn't a big fan of how they look and I found it quite annoying to be able to wear them to do photography, do video work. So fast forward 2 years from there, I decided to go for another eye test because they recommend you go every 2 years. And I thought to myself, okay, let's see what my eyes are like right now because I feel like they've got worse. When the results came back, my eyesight hadn't changed from 2 years ago. So then I thought, right, I need to get glasses. So I searched around, I went to 3 shops and bought a pair of glasses. I didn't like them. I felt like they were a bit strong. They didn't fit my head that well. I found that when I walked outside, they were kind of like warping everything and I felt quite boxed in. But I knew I needed to wear them. I knew I needed to wear them when I was on the computer. I knew I needed to wear them when I was outside. So eventually I decided, right, I'm gonna see if I'm eligible for laser eye surgery. I looked up places in London, asked around a few friends that had it done as well, and everyone suggested Optimax on Finchley Road, and that was the place to go to. What I did, I booked an appointment, booked a consultation, had everything checked to see if I was eligible, and there I was eligible for it. I understood that there's 2 surgeries that I could potentially be eligible for, which would be Lasek and Lasek. Lasek with the IK had a faster recovery time. Lasek had a longer recovery time. Guess people say one is more painful than the other and less painful, but you know what? I think they're both very similar. After my consultation, I actually then pre-booked my appointment to have a call with the surgeon. I decided to go ahead with it and the day arrived. I am pretty much ready to go. It is Friday, 8th of April, 2022. I just wanted to quickly turn this camera on and record how I'm feeling right now. In a weird way, this feels like going on a plane ride. In a very strange analogy, I feel like I'm going to the airport, and you know the feelings you get before the airport where I'm trying to prep everything so when I have people come over and like kind of take care of me, it's all ready and it's all clean. So I've just been doing that. I'm gonna head off now, giving me extra time if I need it. I hope it's not painful. I know it could be painful and they prepare you for the worst. Fingers crossed. It's gonna be a breeze. I am gonna document as much as I can just because I think it is interesting to watch back on. Right, let's get packing. Gotta make sure I'm bringing sunglasses with me because this is gonna be key for leaving later on and also key for the future for the next couple of weeks. Because even without getting laser eye surgery, my eyes are quite sensitive to the sunlight. So please don't be more sensitive. Right. Time to leave, time to go, and I'll see you there. So when we arrived, everything went really smoothly. I filled in some forms, I had my eyes tested again at a few different machines. And there was a lot of waiting around, I guess. Do you reckon I'll be looking at my watch after? Then we went upstairs to the main area where the actual room is where you get laser eye surgery. So they gave me a bag with my aftercare drops in it, an instruction of how to use them, and went through everything in very good detail, mind you, which is really reassuring. There were numbing drops, anti-infection drops, anti-inflammatory drops, hydrating drops, one for your left eye, one for your right eye to stop cross-contamination and stop infection. A part of me was like, this is a bit overwhelming. I've not put any drops in my eyes prior to coming, and I don't do it on a regular basis, and I don't wear contacts, so is it going to be difficult to put in? Actually, a few days after the surgery, when I started doing them myself, I ran like clockwork. It just took a while to work out what worked for me when putting them in, but once I worked it out, I was fine. The funny thing is, I actually went to the chemist to buy hydrating drops to practice putting them in before, and I remember telling my friends, I can't do it. They just don't go into my eyes, but I need to learn or I won't be able to get the surgery. And then I had to wait for a few people in the room before Dr. Ayubi was free then went to his little room where he did more tests in my eye, showed me what my vision would be like. But it was quite nice to be able to go through it, make sure I am exactly getting what I need. And the last thing now I needed to do was to wait for my slot. And this took a while. There's a few people waiting around. I wasn't really expecting to be in and out. I knew there would be a small wait time, and especially before I actually accompanied my friend to go get it done, and we were sitting there for a while, so that was fine. I was in no rush. My time arrived. I was the last person to get it done of the day. So while I was walking into the room, they actually put a hairnet on, and then I proceeded to lie on the bed. And then when you go down in the bed, they turn you so you're underneath the laser. And the kind of feeling you get is very dentist-like with the lights hanging on you. And I was very comfortable. I just had to remember to breathe in, breathe out, and try to relax. And the next part happened very quickly. I had some eye drops put in my eyes, I guess to numb them. I had another drop in my eye. The next thing was they put a little clamp. When people say clamp, think, whoa, big metal thing, but it was just like a little thing, keep your eye open. And then they proceeded to do one eye and then the other. And you might think, how long are you in this room for? I'd say I was there for maybe 5-10 minutes. I guess the waiting time for your eyes to go numb and for them to do the procedure. Like the laser itself was maybe there for 30 seconds max on each eye. But when you're there, it actually feels like it was so quick, and I couldn't feel anything. Yes, I could smell a little bit of it, but it smelled like soldering iron when you solder, but it wasn't like super strong. It was a little bit odd, mind you, because you're sitting there and you know there's a laser there, and that's all you can think of. But if you didn't think about it, like, it's not that weird. Some clean cold water was put in your eye to clean everything. The cold water was probably the most shocking thing because it just felt cold. It went around your eye and you could like small cold tingle. And then that eye got covered. The next one got done, same exact thing. So when the procedure was finished, I wasn't in any discomfort at all. I just remember opening my eyes and being like, whoa, it's done. But now I have to get up. Am I gonna be okay to like get up? And will things be disorientated? Before I went in, my hand was super calm. I was actually like quite relaxed about the whole thing. When I got up, I started shaking. I think my body just processed that it happened. It felt like I was being in a roller coaster. How's the fit with the hair? Thanks. Oh, I'm not so calm now, am I?
Mate, I wouldn't be able to do that.
So. Thankfully, the lady asked me if I wanted a glass of water, and after having a glass of water, I was like, right, let's do it. Let's go outside. And even outside, I was still a bit shaky. And the people working there were really nice. They were all chatting with me, asking about what I was filming, asking everything, and they were really nice to make sure I was okay. Went back into the little room to get another checkup with Dr. Ayubi. Things went well. I think everything was good to go, and told me a few things to do afterwards, just to no splashing water into your eyes, try to relax as much as possible, and then we went home. I highly recommend you bring someone along with you, just to have a friend there for comfort, but also to help you bring you home, because afterwards when I left, I really couldn't open my eyes at all. My eyes just wanted to shut. Everything was very light sensitive. Obviously you just had lasers in your eye, so your eyes don't want to be in the sunlight. And on that day, it was a super sunny day, and everything was really bright. Oh my word, just cried. When you look up, it's like when you, I would say when you're hungover and you're looking up, but I can't really see out of my right eye.
I'm here, yeah.
So we're trying to get the train home at the minute, because I'd rather get the train than get a taxi, but it's so bright. We did try to get the train home, however the train got cancelled. And I don't mean underground. You don't want to get on the underground if you're in London, just because of dust. You don't want your eyes to be infected. So we thought we'll get an overground train. So we just got back. Very interesting ride. Because basically at the minute, my room's dark. It could be darker, but I'm finding it very hard to see. We've just put in the eye drops that you want to take for the next 48 hours, I think, 24, 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't open my eyes really. I don't think I'm not in that much pain. It's just more like
the sensitivity.
It's very sensitive. The sensitivity is like when you get chlorine in your eyes and they sting.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. I'm not in too much of discomfort. Just chuck 2 paracetamol tablets in, and I do this as if I can see my watch, but I can't. And I guess we're gonna just chill here.
This is your setup.
Oh man, I don't know what to do. I've got Spotify playlists ready. I've got one Spotify playlist with 11 hours worth of audio. I watch all these videos online, and everyone's got different thresholds of pain, but like I am crying right now, but I don't know if it's just like my eyes have just watered and I've got a lot of water coming in my eyes. Or I feel like I've been given these plastic covers. I literally can't even see this right now, but I feel like I need to put these over my eye and tape them up just to avoid me touching them.
Yeah.
So obviously glasses help, but when you're asleep, you just don't know. You might like go under, give your eyes a rub because you're used to it. So
Just sit up first, one sec. You look like a bug.
oh, I can't even open my eyes. It's actually.
So these are like the like plastic
Shields,
like,
so like
to
yeah.
protect them. These you've got like little air bubbles in as well.
When I go to sleep, I need to fully tape this because it's a bit sus.
Yeah.
Still can't open my eyes, but it's been like 2 hours since we left.
Yeah, about 2 hours. How are you feeling?
Everything is fine apart from just I can't open my eyes because it's a bit too bright everywhere, even though I am in a dark room.
Yeah. It's like, well 20 to 8 now, so it is dark.
Yeah, so like I'm feeling alright. I just had a sleep there. I'm not bored yet. It's just weird because I can't grab my phone. I'm so used to just doing this and like grab my phone and look at my phone. My eyes are just watering so much.
Yeah.
That I don't know if it is just your body processing that something is in pain and you're like in pain, or you know, like why is my nose running?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It's not. I'm not cold.
Yeah.
If you've ever cried before, like you get like a runny nose and like you get all these like symptoms of like when you have an emotional cry.
Mm.
That's what it's like, but I'm not physically making myself cry. That's exactly what it's like. It's so weird. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the video there for now because there's a lot to unpack. I filmed bits the days after and a week after, so depending on how much there is, I might post that up online. Secondly, I will be doing a question and answer video, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll get them answered. If I don't know the answer correctly, I might send them to Optimax just to get a reference check, and then I can give the answers back to you. But if you have any questions about how I feel or how I felt before, I can definitely answer them without contacting Optimax, obviously, because those are my personal opinions. Thirdly, if you are interested in getting laser eye surgery, I've left the link in the description below. I'll give you a little bit of a discount, but also help you book your consultation. And you know what? The consultation, if you do not want to go ahead, you don't have to. But it might be nice to know if you are eligible or not eligible, because for me, I wanted to know if I could get it or not get it before I went ahead with anything. The final thing I want to say is yes, I will be doing an update video maybe 6 or 12 months down the line to let you know how my vision is. And yeah, that is it. I think that is all I have to say in today's video. I hope you guys have an awesome day no matter what you're getting up to, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you then.